I got my bag. Alright, so now let's look how to start working. What did she say? Oh no. Alright guys, this video is exactly for that. If you're a little bit confused and you don't know how to use your application, here it is. I'm going to explain you exactly step by step how to go through that application and being able to work right after this video. All right, let's get started. Hey guys, if you haven't applied yet to become a delivery partner, go down in the description below, click on the link, and you can go through the entire process. I also made a video about it, so check it out, it's right there. So, you're all set, your documents are approved, you got your bag. All you have to do is to go online. Well, super easy, there's nothing complicated about it, and we're going right in. First, let's go online. Once you get an order, you will see the store where you have to go to pick up the food, represented by an orange icon. On the bottom, you can see an icon saying restaurant information. If you click on it, you'll get to see the photo of the storefront and a little description above that. As you can see, I am not following the suggested path. I would say most of the time I just don't. Why? Because I don't know, it seems like most of the time it's not really the fastest option, so I just go my own way. When you arrive close to the store, just swipe arrived at store. Here you can see I got 2 orders. Sometimes it can go up to 3. Once you enter into the store, you have to introduce yourself. So you say, DiDi Fudo desu. After that, they will probably ask you, Bango onegai shimasu. You just have to say, in this case, 3番と4番です. And sometimes they might ask you for more details. So in which case you will have to press details and then just tell them what the order is. If you can't, don't worry. Just show them the screen. They'll read it by themselves. That's what I do all the time and it works fine. At that point, you can already message the customer if you wish to do so. Sometimes if you see a red dot, that means they already left a message. Usually it's to tell you to leave the food behind the door, but there can be some other details on where to deliver and all of that. If you scroll all the way down, you'll see long wait times. So at that point, you could eventually click on that if the restaurant or the food isn't ready and it's taking forever. I would not recommend to press on report and leave. Why? Because sometimes restaurants are late, like you could be too, and it just happens. But if you really want to, you can always report and leave. I had to do it once and basically nothing else happens other than the fact that you can sell the order. I heard that your rating can go down if you do that too often. So now you have your food in hand. All you have to do is confirm pickup, swipe, confirm pickup, swipe, and then you'll get your destination. Once you arrive to the drop-off point, you'll have to swipe arrived at delivery point. 2 things you need to know before you do so. There is the apartment number, and sometimes for some reason, be careful, once you swipe arrived at delivery point, that number disappears, and that's something that they will probably have to fix in the future, because a couple of times it happened and I had to message the customer to ask them for the number again. You also have the information on whether you should put the food behind the door or ring the bell and wait for the customer to come to get his food. I always take a picture of the door with the food and the number just in case, there was anything wrong. At least I have a proof that I did drop the food behind the door. And then right after that, I leave a little message to say, Doa no mae ni oiteimasu. Arigatou gozaimashita. Very simple, basic Japanese, but it's just to be as polite as possible. And then you confirm the delivery. If you're wondering what to say when you're handing the food to the customer, well, simply as that. You say, Konnichiwa, sumimasen omatase itashimashita. Sorry for making you wait. Hi, dozo. That's it. Then after that, you repeat the process, picking up the food, dropping it off in another place, and again and again and again. Now I will just mention the couple of things that I did not go through. It's like the bonus part, and then we'll get into a conclusion. First bonus. Really quickly, there's an amazing feature on this application that allows you to accept any order. So basically, when you're working, if there's an incoming order, automatically it will be accepted. Unlike Uber Eats, where you still have to push a button or swipe each time to accept those orders. It is a bit of a hassle when you have to drive around. Now, what you have to be careful with that is that here this button says stop incoming orders. And it means if you click on it that you don't want to accept anything else. But be careful, those that have already been accepted, you will have to finish them up. All right, so it could take you another 35 to 45 minutes. So you will have to manage your time properly in order to not miss an appointment or anything if you were planning to stop at a certain time. Another quick tip that I can give you, if you don't have it already, it helps a lot already for anything else in Japan, it's Google Translate. Well, in the application you can't copy and paste, so the thing you will have to do is take a screenshot each time when you can't understand something, go on the application, get it out, and then get it translated with the import feature. Exactly like I'm doing it right now. Another tip that could help you saving up so much time. Alright, so when you get to a location, usually you look at the name of the building, and that's what you're going to look around for. Unfortunately, some buildings might not have it like as obvious, or sometimes they just don't have it like written on the building. So my advice is you go down if you're not sure, you look around for some, informations, little things, and sometimes it will be written there and you'll be able to confirm. On the application, very cool, when you write a message, it will automatically translate anything you write in English to the customer in Japanese, so you don't have to worry to get it translated before if you can't write Japanese. I did not talk about the cash on delivery, but you will see a little logo that looks like a bill at that spot. That means that the next drop-off, you will have to collect money. Make sure you have enough change. If you don't have enough change, feel free to go to the convenience store. They will do it for free. All you have to ask is, okane wo kuzushite moraemasu ka? The process about the money afterwards, everything you collect is basically your salary. Unless you collect more money than you actually earned working for DiDi, you won't have to worry about anything, and it will just be deducted from your actual salary. I did not talk too much about the phone calls, but yes, in every situation you can either call the restaurant or call the customer. But to be honest with you, I try to avoid calling because it might cost a certain extra amount at the end of the month on my phone bill. So I don't really want to talk much about that part. All right, you're pretty much ready to work. So I hope my explanations were clear enough and that you feel completely confident to get started with all of that. By the way, don't forget to eventually subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more videos or cool videos about Japan, because I'm making other videos than DiDi food, of course, it's not my main topic. If you have any comments, like you want to share your opinion or eventually ask questions, feel free to ask. I'm happy to answer. I'll help you through anything you might ask regarding DiDi food or eventually something else. And I also made a couple of other videos about DiDi food. So if you're looking to know eventually more about that, just check them out. All right, see you guys.